The year, 1999. Even as India was entering its third decade of exploring space, there was an opportunity waiting right here on Earth to explore the depths of one of the Earth systems. The ocean. The ocean, that occupies nearly 75% of the planet, has been, for millennia, the main source of food and has dictated the very survival of mankind. And understanding the behavior of the ocean is the key to the continuance of humanity. The concept of a national center to provide the ocean information services on operational basis was recommended by Professor R.N. Narasimha, who chaired the committee set by the Department of Ocean Development. Subsequently, the working committee under the chairmanship of Professor B.L. Dikshitulu initiated the process. And on the 3rd of February 1999, INCOIS was officially launched by the Department of Ocean Development. And in the year 2000, Dr. K. Radhakrishnan, a renowned space scientist, was given the reins to define the way forward. He defined the vision of INCOIS, which was to make it a knowledge and information technology enterprise of India for the oceanic realm. The center was to develop ocean value chains, which comprises of ocean observations, data management, modeling, forecasting, and services that benefit the society at large.
Even today I believe that a publicly funded institution has the right to exist only if its presence can make a difference for the country, the taxpayers. That's the fundamental axiom on which INCOIS was built. And the focus, and the service, the team spirit, the oneness that is present even physically in conceptualizing this building. And without science, high quality science and thoughts, service will be stale. And that's what is seen in the way you have developed, and I'm extremely happy you have even PhD students working in this.
The journey started in a borrowed premise of the National Remote Sensing Agency with a team of just 20 members. The initial days saw the first of the programs being initiated. It was about providing information regarding potential fishing zones. The early years saw a strong foundation being laid for the organization. The year 2004 saw INCOIS moving its own state-of-the-art facility, spread across 60 acres, in Hyderabad. In 2006, the Department of Ocean Development was reorganized as the Ministry of Earth Sciences. INCOIS and other constituent organizations of the erstwhile Department of Ocean Development were incorporated under the new ministry. In the next couple of years, the Indian Tsunami Early Warning Center was set up under the leadership of Dr. Sailesh Nayak, another renowned space scientist, who was the key figure behind shaping the marine geospatial services of the organization.
The one aspect of the diplomacy is that what we can do for others, So whatever knowledge which we generated, we translated to the other countries, other developing countries. And at the same time, we also collaborated with the developed world to further improve our understanding about the science and process and modeling. In the process, we also contributed to the global knowledge, and that allowed India to sit on the high table as far as the oceanography is concerned.
The years between 2008 and 2020 were the transformative years at INCOIS. It was during this time that the Training Center for Operational Oceanography was set up under the leadership of Dr. Satish Shenoy, a well-known physical oceanographer.
I have seen in many other institutions in the world, everybody want to achieve that kind of a target, that they want to provide services to the society or to the stakeholders. And whenever they used to come and visit us, they were bewildered to know that how the high-end science which is producing this potential fishing zone advisories, how we channeled that to reach the least educated, least technology savvy, the fishermen of India, and how they could use that and get benefited from these services. Similarly, we started involving this coastal population as well as coastal these fishermen in helping us in maintaining the observing systems. Our efforts to involve these fishermen in watch keeping as well as protecting these kind of equipments, that paid several large dividends.
New technologies were being introduced. The leadership, the team, and even people with passion for the field were contributing to the growth of the organization. And one of those passionate ones was Dr. M. Ravichandran, who was to later become the Secretary to Government of India in the Ministry of Earth Sciences. He significantly contributed towards setting up Ocean Observation Network and paved the way for ocean modeling analytics at INCOIS.
All the services provided by the INCOIS is a world-class services on par with any other countries in the developed world or anything. In oceanography, if you talk about some top 5 institutions, INCOIS play a lead role. It's one of the organizations to deliver these services.
Taking advantage of the establishment of the computational infrastructure, near real-time availability of ocean data and advancement in ocean sciences and ocean modeling, the present director, Dr. Srinivasa Kumar, is committed to provide climate change advisories for the marine and coastal environment under the Deep Ocean Mission. Apart from that, a unified ocean modeling system, an integrated coastal inundation forecast system, establishment of state-of-the-art ocean observation platforms, etc. are some of the other initiatives that are being carried out at INCOIS under his guidance.
Whatever activities we do, we've actually planned it in a bottoms-up manner. What would a fisherman need? Or what do ports and harbors need? So look at those requirements and then build models, build data capacities, build observational capacities, build science that is required to understand those processes, and then develop and deliver those services. So this focus, looking at the entire end-to-end value chain for different stakeholders, has been the key to success of INCOIS.
The last 25 years have been eventful. They have had their challenges, but the team, the leadership and the ministry have always found ways to overcome them. The team at INCOIS has indigenously developed multi-hazard vulnerability maps and warning services for tsunamis, storm surges, high waves and swells. The services that started off with the first product designed to benefit the fisher folk has today grown into an array of offerings, from those identifying species-specific potential fishing zones, to marine heat wave, coral bleaching, harmful algae blooms, small vessel advisories, search and rescue support, and oil spill trajectories, to name a few. We are also into coastal water quality nowcasting, monitoring pollution, customized services for the merchant ships, the Navy and the Coast Guards. And to make things convenient, all our services are available on a touch of a button.
सामान्य मोबाइल ऐप बनाई है, लेकिन उसकी ताकत इतनी है कि मछुआरा फिशिंग के लिए जब जाता है तो कहाँ जाना, सबसे ज़्यादा फिश जोन अच्छा कहाँ पर है, यानी एक मोबाइल ऐप पर सारी जानकारियाँ उपलब्ध।
We at INCOIS offer more than just services. We also create awareness amongst the communities about the benefits of our applications. We engage in mock drills to help preparedness in case of calamities, and we sound the alert across various media ahead of impending dangers.
The Indian Ocean tsunami caught us unprepared and there were no warning. We now have a fully functional Indian Ocean tsunami warning system. Along with its Australian and Indonesian counterpart, the Indian National Center for Oceans Information Services is mandated to issue regional tsunami bulletins.
And we are producing the next generation of researchers, scientists and oceanographers at our state-of-the-art training center. We are also creating awareness amongst young adults on the working of the organization in a bid to inculcate an interest in and regarding this domain. The innovations and services of INCOIS are today being applauded by the global organizations. INCOIS is recognized as a UN Ocean Decade Collaborative Center for the Indian Ocean region by the IOC UNESCO and plays a key role in its governance and programs. Being the National Ocean Data Center, INCOIS has easy access to all the data and research conducted by the various related organizations which help to evolve new services to the stakeholders. Services that have tangible paybacks. Today, there are 8 lakh active users in the fisherman community alone. The fish search time amongst the fishing community has dropped by 70%. Thus saving millions of dollars worth fuel usage. This has improved the fishing trip economics by nearly 400%, and in the process has improved the standard of living amongst the fisher folk, especially the women of the community. The total benefits to all these stakeholders through our open source framework has been worth billions of dollars per year. And this is just the beginning.
We aim to achieve the PM's vision of a successful blue economy. We remain committed to fostering a sustainable planet and making our services more accessible and beneficial for our citizens.
Today, we at INCOIS have access to our own satellite, the OceanSat-3, which will help collect data for new services in the future.
The vision that we are having for INCOIS for the next 25 years is actually contribute to the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister on Viksit Bharat and how we can use new technologies in observations, modeling, forecasting to generate information that is useful for all these blue economy stakeholders.
And efforts are also on to launch deep-sea research vehicles in the next couple of years which will collect data from depths never ventured into. The future of global businesses is the blue economy, which is worth $40 trillion, and we are aware of the importance of the role we play in contributing towards the efficiency of operations.
To ensure that we have a sustainably managed ocean, a safe ocean, a transparent ocean, a predicted ocean, a productive ocean by 2030.
Today, as we celebrate our 25th anniversary, we look back at our humble beginnings. We look back at all the challenges that we faced and how we overcame it. We look back at all those who supported, guided, and collaborated with us to bring the vision to life. We also look back with pride at what we have achieved and for having been a contributor to a national vision. INCOIS, celebrating 25 years of service to science, community, and the nation.